What could your life be like if your voice was your greatest asset, both professionally and personally? And what if there was a simple formula that anyone could follow to drastically improve their voice in just weeks? That's what you'll discover in this video. By the end of the lesson, you'll be able to see with clear detail how many opportunities for greater impact, income, and influence are waiting on the tip of your tongue. But that's only half of the value that you're going to get today. This video is also going to reveal how you can personally experience my time-tested and perfected formula for fast vocal improvement. I'm Roger Love, celebrity voice coach and founder of the Roger Love Speaking Academy. Welcome back to the fourth and final video in my special training series, How to Use Your Voice to Get What You Want Out of Life and Your Career. For over 30 years, I've helped professionals use their voice to grow their influence and impact. If you want to learn how changing sounds can make you change the way people see you and get the value and respect that you deserve, well, you're in the right place. I'm about to share 4 true stories from students in my Roger Love Speaking Academy: a doctor, a PhD, a corporate professional, and an engineer turned entrepreneur and real estate leader. These weren't superstar speakers when they joined the Academy. They were just very talented and motivated individuals who knew they wanted to take the next step in their careers, just like you. Each story is a real-life example of an individual who was able to completely transform their career for the better by learning how to use their voice to get what they wanted out of life. And so can you. Also, when you stay with me till the end of this video, I'm going to also give you some exclusive bonuses that are only available for a few days. So stick with me until the end, and your future self will absolutely thank you. You'll probably want to take notes as well, so maybe get a pen and paper, because you're going to get a whole lot of proven ideas that you can apply in your own life. So let's jump in. The first story I want to share is about Dr. C. When he joined my speaking academy, he was already a celebrated surgeon and author. But he wanted a way to help more people and spend more time with his family without sacrificing their quality of life. In our first session together, we discovered that Dr. C had a voice that wasn't really aligned with his values. He was personally and professionally successful, but his voice was making people take him less seriously. So we did something special. I added more melody to his voice. I made it like a song, so he could go up and down the range more, using some low notes and then some higher ones, which made him sound a lot more appealing. Together, we created a voice that matched his expertise and his core values. The results were amazing. Within months, Dr. C was able to authentically energize and entertain audiences all over the country. His new voice opened up huge professional doors for corporate coaching and online products, even a contract with the US government. And I was so proud of him. The second story you need to hear is proof that changing the way your voice sounds can be a fast track to more respect and promotions. Melanie was a professor at a respected university in the South. When she joined my speaking academy, even though she'd been teaching for years, she kept getting passed over for leadership positions and struggling with multiple students every semester who tried to manipulate her. Students would get low scores on their tests, and then they would come up to her after class and try and debate it, thinking that she was some kind of a pushover they could just bully into getting a better grade. When she Skyped me for our one-on-one voice evaluation and strategy session, I immediately heard what was going on. The professor had this high-pitched, sweet, soft, airy voice, It was pretty, but there was no edge, no power, nothing that sounded like she actually had any authority. So I helped her lower her pitch, which made her sound more like a professor. I got down to more lower notes in her range, and I had her also speak a little faster because she was speaking so slow that was allowing people to just jump right in and interrupt her whenever she was trying to finish her sentences. I gave her a voice that sounded as smart and accomplished as she actually was. A voice that rang out with certainty. Before the end of that school year, after she'd been practicing the voice training in my speaking academy, not a single student tried to talk her out of a grade all semester. Even better, she was promoted to faculty chair. She became the first female chair of an English department in the history of that university. I was incredibly proud of her. I love seeing good people experience great outcomes. So many people just don't realize that their voice is what's holding them back. The next story showcases the massive rewards your voice could earn you. When a corporate professional, we'll call him David, joined my speaking academy, he came to our one-on-one vocal evaluation and strategy session with a number of challenges. He was extremely introverted and uncomfortable speaking in public. So I knew exactly what to do. I decided to give him a voice that would make him sound more like an extrovert. I had him increase the volume so it would sound like he had more power. And then I had him stop going down at the end of every sentence, because that just made him sound depressed. I didn't have to change his personality. I just showed him the right sounds that would make everyone hear him differently. Look, I basically saved him years of therapy and money. I helped him create a new, useful vocal character that he needed to have a better life. And over time, he became incredibly confident with that voice, and he became a great speaker. I showed him how to do my daily warm-ups, and his voice did change. A few weeks later, he wanted to take his new voice out for a test drive, so he lined up a couple of job interviews. Do you know what happened? He got offered a new job, which included a $20,000 raise, a $20,000 signing bonus, and a paid lease on a beautiful new Mercedes. That is incredible. People try so many different ways to improve their personal life, never realizing that improving their voice is key to achieving the rewards that they crave. Now, David's financial earnings are not typical, and I'd never promise that you'd earn any specific amount of money, because that depends on a number of factors. I'm just so happy to share some of the many successes of my Roger Love Speaking Academy students. The fourth story that I want to tell you applies to nearly everyone at some point: losing your voice. For Alex, the name I'll call him to respect his privacy, it would happen all the time. He's an engineer turned real estate mogul and entrepreneur. He wanted to do seminars and media interviews, but he couldn't because he kept losing his voice. It got so bad that when he came to my studio, I almost couldn't even hear him speak, even though he was sitting just a few feet away from me. Through the Roger Love Speaking Academy, he learned the right vocal techniques to repair and sustain his voice throughout the day, as well as what foods and beverages were also causing him additional strain. In our session together, I took out a lot of the airiness, because too much air can dry out all the moisture on the vocal cords, and when they get dry, red, and puffy, that's when you lose your voice. Today, Alex delivers multi-day seminars to hundreds and hundreds of people without ever getting hoarse and without worrying that he's going to lose an opportunity because he lost his voice. He even came out with a terrific PBS special, so now he's a TV star as well. Can you imagine having such great confidence in your ability to deliver? Just think about what you could do with that power. You could lead seminars, film your YouTube videos faster with less breaks to clear your throat, do a media blitz book promotion tour without having to add in recovery days. The 4 stories you just heard are from regular people who enrolled in the Roger Love Speaking Academy. They turned their voice from hindrance to a high-value asset. And remember, when you change your voice, it doesn't only change your life, it positively affects your family and everyone you come in contact with. The question is, what happens when you unlock your voice? Well, I've created a 5-step pathway for you, and it starts with my Roger Love Speaking Academy. The Speaking Academy is structured according to my proven 5-step formula for mastering any skill faster. It's the same formula that I partially revealed to you in Lesson 3 of this training series. Look, I have time-tested and handcrafted the various formats of learning inside the proven 5-step formula so that starting as a Speaking Academy member, you'll get everything you need organized in the exact right sequence. You'll stay on track and get lasting results and start using your voice to help maximize your income and impact faster than you probably thought was even possible. All of the clients I told you about today, Dr. C, Professor Melanie, David, and Alex, they were all in your shoes just a little while ago. If you project 1 year into your future, what would an incredible improvement in your professional life look like? Do you have a plan to get there? Do you know the steps to take? I want you to be the next Roger Love Speaking Academy success story. And when you enroll, I'll give you the exact steps to get there. As a Speaking Academy member, you'll get access to online training to learn my technique, including my 3-part Roger Love trifecta, the daily warm-ups, and my weekly wins. Oh, and by the way, if you're an Anthony Robbins fan, you might recognize the daily warm-ups from Tony's documentary, where you hear my voice guiding him through the exercises. Now, inside my Speaking Academy, I'm going to give you the same warm-ups that Tony uses as part of his morning routine. How much time could you expect to invest in step 1? It really depends on how fast you want to progress. However, with just 30 minutes or so a week for the technique and a few minutes a day for the daily warm-ups, in weeks, you will build a solid foundation and start seeing some real progress. The cost of just the Roger Love Speaking Academy online alone is usually $1,997. However, I want to give you what might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to work with me personally. So I've created an amazing package for you. For step 2, I've created a very special surprise. You will personally have a one-on-one vocal evaluation and strategy session with me. You can come to my studio here in Hollywood, or we can Skype, just you and me. This priceless session can be the turning point in your professional life, like they've been for so many of my students. I want to try and create a whole new level of success for you in that time together. Remember, some of the biggest names in Hollywood, some of the top recording artists in history, and some of the biggest experts in their fields have had this special time with me. I'm booked solid for months and months in advance. However, I'm setting aside a very limited number of one-on-one vocal evaluation and strategy sessions for those people who are truly dedicated to living their dream. I love working with my superstar clients, but I also want to set aside time for those who are on their way up or are just stuck and can't seem to get to the next level. These coveted sessions are very rare and highly effective. They start at around $5,000 when I have an opening in my schedule, which is very seldom. but I'm including them in this special package. In step 3, we'll focus on your continued coaching and next level training. You'll get an invitation to 2 small group live virtual workshops with me, so you can get answers to the follow-up questions that you might have and build on your progress. These are valued at $500 per virtual workshop, and you get to attend 2 of them. Step 4 is a weekend worth remembering. You're going to come and experience an intensive multi-day live training as a Speaking Academy member. I'm going to make you my guest to Voice of Success Live. That's my flagship annual 3-day event in Los Angeles, March 8th, 9th, and 10th at the beautiful and majestic Zipper Theater. People have called it the aha factory because the things that I guide them through and the live onstage transformations give audience members so many ideas and breakthroughs that you just want to say, aha! And you'll probably be sitting next to someone you'll want and need to know because just like you, they're there to go from special to remarkable. The tuition for the Voice of Success Live is $997. But it's included in this special package. When you complete all 4 steps, you'll need the 5th element of mastering a skill, qualified community. Speaking Academy members who do complete all 5 steps will be inducted into the Speakers Guild. When that happens, you'll be invited to an exclusive forum just for other qualified members of the Speakers Guild. The network, relationships, products, and companies that come out of intentionally crafted communities like this are life-changing, and I hope you get to experience it for yourself. You can't buy your way into the Speakers Guild. It's a priceless resource and only available to those who've learned the skills and techniques required to be an amazing speaker. So, by now, you're probably realizing that the Roger Love Speaking Academy is an incredible opportunity. But like I told you, I aim to make great things happen. So I thought long and hard about how I could make this experience even better for you. And I came up with not 1, but 4 amazing bonuses. Each of these bonuses can produce outcomes for you that would easily pay for the enrollment in the Speaking Academy multiple times over. The first bonus is all about helping you achieve faster results. Normally, the weekly wins coaching lessons are locked, and you have to wait until you finish one to get to the next one. But I know you're busy, and I want to reward your enthusiasm to improve as fast as you want. So I'm going to unlock all of those lessons. Look at all of them this week if you want. The Express Pass is a $500 value. Now, the second bonus is about giving you new ideas. I've discovered that once you've had your session with me, once we've spent our one-on-one time, you're going to know what you need to improve on. And at that point, hearing me coach other people can lead you to make new connections you hadn't even thought of before. So I'm going to give you my audio training vault containing over 30 hours of recorded group coaching calls, all with me. There's over $9,000 worth of highest level training in this vault, and I'm giving it to you now. All right, now for the third bonus. This is going to grow you in ways that you probably never even imagined. I'm going to gift you enrollment in level 1 of the Roger Love Online Singing Academy. If you've ever dreamed about rocking the company karaoke party or just not embarrassing yourself while you're singing happy birthday, this is the bonus you've been waiting for. It's online, so you can practice from the privacy of your own car or shower or even in your closet. So many of my speaking clients want to learn how to sing because it helps you find the music in your own style of speaking. You'll know what I mean when you try it for yourself. This sells for $197, and it's yours with my compliments. Okay, next up, the fourth over-the-top bonus for you is a ticket to bring a friend to my Voice of Success live event. That's an additional $997 in value. But the true value to your friend and your relationship with them is so much greater. When you give another person the gift of discovering their voice, it'll pay them back for a lifetime. This bonus gives you the power to bring hope, improvement, and real change to somebody that you care about. Now, you may have already started adding up the value of this very special Roger Love Speaking Academy package. Well, the value of just our one-on-one session is over $5,000. In fact, people regularly spend $1,000 just to have me listen to their voice for a few minutes on stage. But you're getting private one-on-one time with me when you enroll in the Speaking Academy. You should know that I stopped teaching one-off lessons years ago because I'm a relationship person. I want to invest in my students and their successes, not just spend 60 minutes together and then never see you again. That's why to get a single one-on-one vocal evaluation and strategy session with me, you have to be part of my Roger Love Speaking Academy. It's the only way I can ensure that you'll make the most of your precious time because you'll already know the foundations, and it's how I can make sure you have access to me for continued improvement through the small group live virtual workshops. So what you're getting inside the Roger Love Speaking Academy is a $5,000 vocal evaluation and strategy session with me, 2 live virtual training workshops worth $1,000 together. The online course content and trifecta would be $1,997. The Training Vault has over 30 hours of coaching, and that would cost you $9,000 just to be on those calls when they were happening. And the 2 tickets to the Voice of Success live event. That's $1,994. And I also include the Singing Academy at $197 and the weekly Express Pass, $497. The Speakers Guild membership induction is priceless because how can you attach a dollar amount to being a part of your community? So altogether, if you could even buy all of these products on the open market, they would cost $19,685. And I have clients that pay me way more than that to help them. So what's the cost for enrollment in this very special edition of the Roger Love Speaking Academy? It's just 3 easy payments of $797, or 1 payment of $1997. Remember that I'm on a mission to make the world a better place, one voice at a time. I know that there are so many professionals who, if they just had access to the right coach and the right training, their lives and the lives of everyone who hears them would be better. I'm doing what I can to help you, including making this program incredibly affordable. You now have absolutely no excuse to take the next steps towards your dreams. By pricing the Academy so low, I'm investing in you and your future when you join. I want to give back to the community that I love, and this is my way of doing just that. But it also means that this offer will sell out quickly, as I've only set aside a very limited number of the one-on-one vocal evaluation and strategy sessions. So click the button below on this page to secure your seat in the Roger Love Speaking Academy and become my next success student. Or you'll miss that special, maybe once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you've been waiting for. Just click below. This is an extremely limited opportunity that's only available for a limited number of people. And to be fair, must be offered on a first-come, first-served basis. Remember, I personally train you how to use your voice to get what you want, just like all my star clients, which means it is physically impossible for me to work with more than a very small group of highly committed people. This means my special offer is going to be available for a short time, and it will sell out quickly. If you wait until later, it may be too late. So if you're serious about taking your career and life to the next level, getting the respect you deserve, and joining a select few who receive this very powerful training from me personally, click on the button below and get started. The way it works is, I set aside a very small number of private, one-on-one strategy sessions on my calendar. Each of those sessions corresponds with one seat in the academy. Very rarely, I'm able to protect enough space in my schedule to welcome new students into the Speaking Academy. When I do, enrollment is only open for a few days or until all the spots will fill up, whichever comes first. The first 3 times I offered the Speaking Academy, enrollment was only open for a single day during the entire calendar year. And you can be totally confident in your enrollment with the improvement guarantee. I'm going to give you an improvement guarantee that basically says, I'm taking all the risk. When you enroll in my Speaking Academy and complete step 1, if your friends and loved ones don't notice an improvement in your voice, send my team an email before day 30 and before our one-on-one vocal session, and I'll give you a full refund. That's my remarkable improvement guarantee. Imagine how much you can improve in just 30 days. You can use all the online resources I've given you and still get your money back when you email my team before day 30. How could I make this incredible guarantee? Because my techniques have helped hundreds of thousands of people over more than 3 decades, so I know it can help you. Look, you're smart and talented, or you wouldn't be watching this video. You know you want more in your life and career, but you have to take action right now. This is a very limited time offer. There are always a couple of people who think, I'll see how far I can get on my own first. Well, those people must have a lot of free time. My clients don't have to wander their way to improvement. They want personal attention from the very best. The fastest transformations, the most accurate recommendations, and a clear, proven process that'll get them results. Remember that when you click the button below to enroll now and secure your seat before they're all taken, you're going to get instant access to the Speaking Academy online program, including my trifecta, daily warm-ups, and quick start guide. You'll get an invitation to attend an exclusive live virtual workshop with me, not once, but twice, plus enrollment in my Singing Academy online, level 1. Then you're going to get 2 tuition waivers to spend 3 glorious days with me at the Voice of Success live event in March. And the most priceless part of this entire opportunity, you're going to experience a private one-on-one vocal evaluation and strategy session with me. What's in front of you is almost $20,000 of investment, and you only have to make 3 easy payments of $797. I don't know what else I can do to make this any easier for your decision, so you need to click the button right now below. If all this did was help you achieve your goals at an accelerated rate, wouldn't that be worth it? If all you got out of the Speaking Academy was the confidence to go after your dreams, to speak up for yourself and your ideas, wouldn't that be worth it? If you closed just one more client or landed just one elevator pitch to the right person, it could change your career and life. How much would the ability to do that be worth to you? All of that and more is within reach when you enroll now by clicking on the button below. Here's where people make the biggest mistake of all. They tell themselves, I'll sign up tomorrow. Then, when they wake up the next morning and the first email in their inbox says, Roger Love Speaking Academy enrollment filled up, they rush over to the checkout page to see if they can still get in, and they hit the equivalent of a virtual brick wall. I know this happens because my staff forwards me the emails of people with incredible stories who could have changed their lives through voice coaching, but they hesitated. And then my team has to reply back with the sentence they absolutely hate writing. I'm sorry to tell you that the Roger Love calendar is now completely full, and there's no way for you to get time with him. Please don't let this happen to you. Don't make my team send you that sad email. You have the 30-day satisfaction guarantee. You have every reason to enroll now and see that every minute you delay is just taking unnecessary risk. Here's what happens when you click the button below to secure your seat. You'll be taken to a secure checkout page. When you've completed your order, you'll get instant access to the online training portal for the Roger Love Speaking Academy. Once you're inside, you're going to want to go directly to step 1, where you'll find the trifecta and my quick start guide. Open that PDF. It's just going to take you minutes to read. And when you do, you'll have clarity about what to do each day and each week in your journey towards crafting your voice and influence. You'll also see how to start booking our one-on-one time together. I am so grateful that I am able to set aside time to make an investment in you, your future, and the lives you're going to change using your voice. I'm offering you the greatest gift I have, time with me, to find your true voice so that you can finally achieve the recognition, influence, certainty, and joy that success will bring you. Honor your talents and knowledge by improving your ability to share them with others. This is your chance. Click the button below, and I'll see you in the Roger Love Speaking Academy.
Hi, this is Dr. Daniel Amen. Since I met Roger, I don't lose my voice anymore. Do you know, for someone who's a speaker who uses their voice to convey their message to the world, when you're about to lose it, panic sets in. And I thought maybe I was just getting older, but I just wasn't using it properly. I wasn't taking great care of it. It has made a significant difference in my life, and I don't have these panicky feelings anymore where am I not going to lose my voice? My voice is one of the most important instruments in my life because that's how I give the message to the world. Thank you, Roger. I'm eternally grateful. If I knew then what I know now, after spending time with Roger, my voice would be much more consistent, reliable, and I wouldn't have those panicked moments when I worried I would lose it. On top of which, my daughter, who used to hate my singing, would have been tortured significantly less.
What can I say about Roger Love? Well, I can tell you that I have learned so much about my tool, which is my voice. My voice is what has helped me to live this lifestyle. It's my ability to connect with my audience, to help them understand that I can take care of them. It's the way that I convey trust. It's the way that I convey enthusiasm, excitement, passion. And there are so many things I didn't know I was doing wrong with my voice, number one. And number two is I would lose my voice every single time I spoke. And it's because I hadn't learned the proper techniques. I hadn't learned how to properly warm up. I hadn't learned how to conserve my voice, and I had to change that. Now I'm able to do 3 and 4 day seminars, and there's no way I could have done that had I not trained with Roger. Not to mention the fact that he's so sweet and so kind and so honest and so fun. And it's crazy, the experience and the people that he's worked with. But it's no accident. It's because he is the best. I don't think that people understand how important it is to work on your voice. I know you know that, but so many people, I hear them and I think, that's a great message, and I don't believe it because it doesn't sound like you believe it. Like if they would just work on their voice instead of spending so much time focusing on other less important areas, I think that the message would connect in a much more powerful way. The opportunity is now. Like you can turn on your iPhone and connect with hundreds of thousands of people. You don't have to wait to be a speaker on a stage. You can literally speak to perhaps thousands and thousands of people today, and you've got one opportunity to make a great first impression, and a big piece of that is your vocal impression. So it is without hesitation that I, tell everyone I know, Roger Love, from singers to speakers to fitness instructors to trainers, anyone who needs to and wants to influence and help others, you need to get better at that. And the most important thing that you have is your voice.
The most surprising thing is how much our voice affects the people around us, and also to see people come on stage and have their voices transformed before our eyes is very powerful. Just the power of the voice, that it's not the words you're saying, but it's actually how you're speaking those words that make an impact. Roger's so charismatic and able to hold the room's attention. There's never a dull moment, and it's actually entertaining. I'm learning at the same time, which is fantastic. It's hard to keep my attention, and I just can't wait to take everything I've learned and implement it in my everyday life.
Really how to use my voice and use my pitch and tone and volume, and how to really bring my presence in making contact with people. Well, what was really unique for me was the experiential part of just watching Roger work with people on stage and seeing how he could transform their voices in just a very small amount of time, and the care and the passion that he had in doing that.
Hey, I'm Samir. This is my second time at Voice of Success event. I love this event. Roger is hilarious. His heart is wide open. He makes everyone feel comfortable. I love singing together with everyone in the room. We harmonize. Mum, 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 mum. I love learning things like tone, pitch, pace, melody, these things that I can just go home with, simple tools that I can utilize as I communicate and be aware of my voice. How much melody is in my voice? Where's my volume at, my pace? And then I speak to my friends about this stuff. They're like, I had no idea. So I couldn't recommend this event enough. This is my second time coming. I'm definitely coming back again. And I love everyone that's here. So if you're thinking about it, come on. R for remember, because I remember certain things like the voice techniques. O, outstanding, because I feel outstanding when I use my voice in different ways to vibrate. G for grateful, because I'm grateful for all the humans that I get to see again and again and again, and all the beautiful relationships I get to build from anew. E, entrepreneur, because I'm meeting entrepreneurs in the room, and it's inspiring because I myself am an entrepreneur, so I love being surrounded by this new creative energy, learning things from people that I didn't even think about. R, recognize, because I can recognize my own voice and recognize the voice in others and help them hear their voice, or maybe give them feedback in a way that they would appreciate and receive it.
So this is not something specifically he said. This is a powerful experience that I had. Being in Roger Love's presence, being that I'm a singer, songwriter, aspiring to just spread so much positivity, I realized how important it was for me to share space with people that inspire me, because I have been smiling every minute since I have been here and feeling so just full of love and bliss and gratitude. And there's something very grandiose actually about the experience of being in his presence and being in this space with people that are influencers and game changers and want to just put their energy and resources and love into a positive output. that we do this together. And so within the space of being here in this container, that was something that was such a deep, deep lesson for me, is how important it is to be in spaces like this and to be around people that inspire you. I was thinking of strategizing my creative process a little bit more effectively, because there's a lot of different things I'm doing. Creatively speaking, sometimes I can be all over the place, and so I was thinking how to just be more organized with what I do, and to continue. I also do vocal lessons, but like Roger's my teacher, so I spread a lot of his wisdom. I was just thinking how important it is, actually, like how valuable it is to share vocal training, teaching, and empowerment, and to think of it as just a tool to empower people. And so I felt very empowered by the opportunity I have to assist people to inspire their voice. He also says something I really loved, which was just how when we communicate and we speak, it's affecting everything, right? So we have all these different layers of the way we communicate. I just was just refreshed with the experience of how do I communicate? What's the energy that I am offering every moment with someone? Am I upgrading someone's experience by the way I communicate? Because that's our greatest tool to connect. So just to continue to upgrade my experience by the fact that my voice is a gift, and that's what he says, you're delivering. So just be consistently conscious of the way that I'm gifting people with my energy and my voice.
My name is Christy Dilworth, and I am having a great time at Roger Love's event. It is a new opportunity for me to learn all of the speaking skills that I'm going to need in the future. So I'm really excited. He is very talented, and I am learning a lot. So we are having a great time, and I'm really glad that I came. So I learned that I'm probably not breathing out when I'm talking, like breathing taking my stomach in. Roger Love, you are my hero.
I'm Erin Lohman-Jack, and I am a vocal speaking coach for executives and TEDx. And this is my second time at the Voice of Success. I love coming back to this event every single year because I learn something more. The things that you need to learn about having a deep connection with your relationships, whether that's a one-on-one, whether that's in a big audience, or whether that's on camera. You learn the things that really help you change the deep connection for the people that are listening. One of my biggest takeaways from this event has been talking about happy grateful. It's a type of when you use ascending melodies in your voice, but you also come back to the soft, grateful part of your voice. And after last year, I learned this. I went back to my big 2-day event, and I used that, and I doubled my sales. I didn't know I was going to learn how to double my sales by using my voice, but it's something that was very helpful to me, and I am so grateful to Roger to learn this. If you're thinking about attending this event, do it. Whether you need this for your personal relationships, you need this for your business, you need this for, online videos, this is the place you're going to learn a lot more than just about your voice. You learn about physicality, tonality, but you really learn how to deeply connect. So if you're thinking about it, don't think anymore, just get here. My favorite moment is always when they bring up people on stage, because you get to see yourself in the people on stage. You might not realize that you have maybe these problems in your voice or the way you're communicating, but when you see somebody else do it, you start to see yourself, and you can correct it without having to be the person on stage. So it's an amazing opportunity for me to learn by watching others.
My name's Renee Carson, and I'm from San Diego, and I came here because I was hoping that I could have my voice taken a look at. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I have to pray. I'm Renee. I'm from San Diego, and when I was in second grade, I guess they call it music class back then, they asked everybody who wants to be in a solo. So I raised my hand, and then people laughed at me. So ever since then, I've not been a singer, and I've hated my voice, and I've been really insecure about it. It's not something I brag about, probably none of my friends knew. But as soon as I found out about Roger, I'm like, hopefully he can help me. And he did. And it's just, I feel like a different person. Same me, but different, better. And I'm so grateful and so happy. Seeing the transformations on stage, but then interacting with everyone after, everyone here is amazing. And the crowd is just so supportive. When Roger talks about energy, I mean, you can really feel the energy in the room, and it's just amazing. If you ever get a chance to meet Roger, don't hesitate. Just do it. Yeah.
I want to learn from the best people in the world. And I've done programs with Anthony Robbins. I'm part of Brendan Burchard's mastermind, and I discovered Roger Love. And Roger is unbelievably talented in his space. I believe there's a reason why they don't have a Nobel Prize for voice, and that is, if they had a Nobel Prize for voice, Roger would win it every single year. He is unbelievable, and what he teaches you is such a game changer. Yeah, my name is Dr. John Sottery. I'm a scientist by training. Roger does a good job referencing the science, and since I know a lot about the studies that he's talking about, I know that he really knows his stuff. We were talking about that at dinner last night, some of the neuroscience that he was talking about. It's clear that he has such an incredible depth, and he goes beyond voice. He understands behavior, psychology, how to influence people. It's not just making you sound good, it's how you get your message out to the world.
I am Sandy Grigsby, and I'm from Santa Monica, California. I actually ended up here because I'm part of Brendan's mastermind, so I've taken Experts Academy, and unfortunately I missed World's Greatest Speaker, and when I found out that this was happening, I had to come. I dropped everything, and thankfully my good friend Francis Pichet helped me get in because they had closed the doors. So I got really lucky. The angels were looking out for me, and I'm here, and I'm so excited to be here. If you haven't been to an event like this before, I highly recommend it because I'm a speaker, I have done acting in the past, and there's a lot of things that I already knew, but listening to Roger Love just solidified some of the things that I knew but wasn't doing. So it sort of made me really focus in on, I have to remember to do fluctuations in my voice in different ranges. And it was really powerful watching how he interacts with other people and points out some of the things that they can do to improve the way that they speak. And then I go, oh my gosh, that's something that I do. I do that all the time. And then I can work on it and really be able to adjust my tone and my volume and my energy to communicate better with my audience. And since I am an empowerment and personal branding portrait photographer, it's really important for me to be able to communicate, to engage with people, to get them so that their best selves come out. So this way I now know how to come down low and then bring up the energy when I need it. So I'm just excited. So if you haven't done anything like this, I highly recommend it because it can just improve all areas of your life, including personal relationships, business relationships, whatever you need help with, the vocal training will just make it amazing. My favorite moment so far is watching Roger on stage because he is so funny. He makes me laugh all the time. It's the way he says things, and it's the way he throws his humor into bringing change and creating improvement in people. So I'm gonna steal a little bit of his rhythm and I'm gonna use the way that he delivers his humor to empower people in what I do now. So there's just so much, so I can't even tell you. I love everything.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bunny Vreeland, and I am from Camarillo, California, where I have the Vreeland College of the Healing Arts. I'm a board-certified clinical hypnotherapist, and I work with people in hypnotherapy, and I teach hypnotherapy, advanced and basic. So voice is very important to me. My husband and I went to Brendan Burchard's Greatest Speaker in the World, and that's where we met. Roger. I also have an internet radio show, and so I get to interview people all over. And so when Roger said that fear of public speaking was one of the worst things, or one of the things that most people are fearful of, I could really relate because I get a lot of clients that are afraid of public speaking. So it's one of the things that I work on with them. So I hope they don't hear about Roger's presentation too much because I'm going to lose clients that way. I love this format. I love this group. He is an amazing, amazing person, and I'm just blown away. My husband is blown away, and we're having a great time here. So thank you for the opportunity. I think my favorite moment was when that wonderful singer got up on stage and she sang Crazy, which is one of our favorite songs. And he took her from being excellent to off the charts. I mean, just off the charts. We got to meet her afterwards. We were having lunch and we got to meet her. She is just adorable. So the people here are top notch. Roger is, I mean, over the top. And I can't believe it. We've never heard of him before, but now we're going to be lifelong fans and follow him.
Hi, I'm Patty Moore from Gainesville, Florida, and I am here at the Voice of Success with Roger Love. Wow, wow, wow. It's fantastic. I've learned so much about how to use my voice, but not just how to use my talking voice, it's how to find my voice from within and use it in a way for good. He is remarkable. Roger Love is the most, he lives up to his name. He's all about loving and caring and supporting people to be their very best. Anybody thinking about doing it, do it. I can't recommend it any higher than that. It's fabulous. Go Roger.
Did you fly all the way out here from Florida?
I flew all the way from Gainesville, Florida, flew in after midnight, got here in the wee hours, and I will do it again to have my one-on-one meeting with him. So he's a remarkable human being. We should take advantage of Roger and the time that he's available to us, and there's no telling what you can do when you have the kind of support and encouragement and lessons that Roger can share with us. So I'm so fortunate, I feel so honored to be able to be here and to get to know him and just be in his presence. Ga 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 ga, ga 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 ga, nay 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 nay, nay 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 nay. Lot of voice exercises, but the thing that I think I've taken back is the breathing. So it's like breathing in and with my belly going out, and then when I talk, it's all about the air going out of my lungs, into the atmosphere. So that breathing technique really helped me. That was great.
Hi, my name's Rob. I'm here at the Roger Love Voice of Success 3-day conference in Los Angeles. I come from Northern Ontario, Canada, and I was told about this event by a friend. I got to be honest with you, I had no idea what I was getting into, but I thought I'm going to go for it, and I got to tell you, I was really surprised. I was extremely pleased with the content. As a matter of fact, I was kind of blown away, because for me, somebody who runs my own business, somebody who does a lot of sales, and I do a lot of online podcasts and webinars and what have you. I do a lot of training at live conferences. I've been in Toastmasters for 21 years. I'm very comfortable in front of the groups, and I was looking for something to take me to the extra edge of the cliff so I could jump off and sort of spread my wings and fly. Like I said, I had no idea what to expect, so this was a perfect segue for what I was looking for in my life as a professional, as somebody who's very, very passionate about communicating. I'm really grateful that I found it, because it's a perfect tie-in with that. I can't describe how much I've learned. Let's just say volumes of information on new directions, again, to do with communication. I thought I knew it all. This is the thing, because I'd reached the highest level of a competent Toastmaster, and I've done many, 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 many live presentations, and I was, comfortable. And I thought that was it. Where do you go from there? So here I am, and all of a sudden I've got tons of stuff that I can apply to really ramp my game up, and that's what I'm excited about, is that.
Hi, my name's Carol Kropp, and I'm from Fort Collins, Colorado, and I'm here at the Voice of Success Live with Roger Love. I cannot begin to even tell you how awesome this experience has been for me. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I've been at other events of Roger's and I've learned a lot, but I just am getting so much out of this. And the things that I've learned in the past from Roger have really helped me to communicate with my kids. I used it more for I was thinking I was going to use it more for my business, but it ended up being such a relationship booster for my relationship with my younger children and my teenager that experience has been invaluable, and I just am so thankful that Roger has given me this gift, and I know that I'm going to be able to improve all my relationships and improve my business as well. So thank you, Roger, and I'm excited to be here and look forward to more with you in the future.
Hey everybody, my name's X. I'm from Arlington, Virginia, and right now I'm at the Voice of Success with Roger Love. I've got to say, if you've never come before, it's quite the event. Like, you not only learn how to speak better, but you get to see how Roger teaches other people, and it applies to your own voice, your own way that you create sound too. And I'm very confident that after this event, I not only have a lot of things to work on, a lot of homework things, a lot of just basic techniques to apply to work, interactions with friends and family, but I have a way to inspire others too and provide emotion. So if you're thinking about coming here, you should definitely buy a ticket, come on down. It's a lot of fun and it's very informative too. My favorite moment, there's many favorite moments, but something that really hits home is Roger will bring up different people of different backgrounds, different accents, people of different levels in terms of beginner, intermediate, or advanced people in their voice career. And by seeing the different stages of people's voice, you become inspired too. So no matter what level you're at, you can feel rest assured that you're going to also improve. That's why I love this event so far. For me, he said this a lot in the seminar, but drop your jaw to open up your throat so that you don't sound so nasally like this, and just make sure that you're breathing properly, bring that air in your diaphragm, opening up that stomach, and then making sure the airflow is very constant, smooth, and beautiful.
My name's Cindy Henson, and I'm an author, a consultant, and a speaker. And one of the things that I wanted to come learn from Roger after going to a Brendan event was how to engage the audience so much more than what I had been doing. I have the fortune and maybe the fortune of being a good workshop leader and an expert. And I don't think I always engage the audience the way that I've always wanted to. And to do keynotes and do a really good job with them, I need to be able to do that and create much more emotion, etc. So in working with Roger in his studio here a few weeks ago, what he shared with me was that I was not breathing out. And so while I could project my voice, I could move it up and down, I was running out of air. And so that I couldn't really go to the top ranges. So that's the homework that he gave me, and I've been working on since then. What I've learned that is so important in voice is that it creates emotion. And you can go to all the public speaking events that you can find. People really focus on how do you move around, how do you put your material together. I haven't found anybody except Roger that focuses on the voice. And so being able to create emotion with storytelling with the voice that we have. We all have a voice. And what I learned specifically from him is the voice that we currently have isn't necessarily the voice that works completely for us. And so he teaches all the attendees how to see the parts of their voice that are working and the parts that are not to get the result that they're looking for.
Hi, my name is Parminder, and I am at the Voice of Success because my dear friend invited me, and I'm a healer, and as part of my work, I need to sing, and that terrifies me. So that's something that's held me back from really shining my light more clearly and expanding my work. And so when she invited me, I thought this will be a great opportunity. And I just want to thank Roger for being so wonderful, such a beautiful spirit. I couldn't have anticipated that I would be so engaged for like a whole day, a day and a half now, and I'm sure for all 3 days. And I think it's because of how much, Roger, you bring to this, how much love and how much authenticity. Your generosity of spirit is just so touching and moving. Just from the very beginning, when you talked about the healing power of voice, that totally resonated with me, because in my work we sing Icaros, which are healing songs, and I totally believe in the healing power of voice. And I love how you emphasize both the healing and the empowering possibilities that are there when we discover our voice, own our voice, and are not afraid to showcase who we are to the world. I've had so many favorite moments from being here, but I think, you know, the thing I enjoy most is just seeing how Roger interacts with the audience, how he makes eye contact, and how he engages everyone. I've loved all the exercises and all the different tips that he gives, watching him work with individuals on their voice has been so enlightening, because there's something different for everyone, right? And a favorite moment was when he had us sing, you know, this group sing to the other group. That really touched my heart. If there's anyone out there who's considering doing Voice of Success, I would say do it for sure. It'll be a gift to yourself that not only will give you lots of tools and techniques that you can walk away with, but it'll also open your heart, inspire you, and give you hope and confidence that you can share your voice with the world.
Hello, my name is Francis Pichet from Vancouver. I'm at Voice of Success right now, and it's a blast. It's the third day right now, just about to start. Obviously, Roger is always acting from his heart, and we learn so much. If you're thinking about improving your voice and do something amazing for your career, for your own success, come here. Voice of Success is the best place to be right now. One of my favorite moments actually is that Roger can do anything. He's able to dance, drag the people on stage to make them speak higher and just go up the stairs, or you can even sing on the piano with the people. I mean, if you're looking for a way to improve your voice, he's going to do it so many different ways, and you're going to have a blast and you're going to have some fun. I think that one of the most powerful ways for me that I've learned with Roger is really to kind of predict the outcome of the conversation. So if you're coming in with enthusiasm, or if you're really grateful for everything, you know that these people will be. And that's, for me, one of the best outcomes that I've received from this seminar, and working with Roger personally with the Master Presenter program. So, like, again, if you're looking for something that is really going to increase the success of your voice, just come here, Voice of Success. So if you don't know what to do for 3 days, here's one thing you can do. You come at Voice of Success, there's going to be more than 300 people all in sync to really improve their voice and improve the success they're going to have in their career by using a different way of doing it with your voice. If you've never done that before, there's so many ways that we're learning about success, but this one has a big impact because this is what we do. We connect with our voice. So come here, Voice of Success, amazing place, lots of people behind, 300 plus, you're going to have a blast.
My name is Daniel Vincent, and I am here to learn how to project my voice, how to be able to share my message with others so that I can make a difference in the world. And this is totally why I'm here with Roger Love. I've learned so much. How to increase my voice range, and the tonality, which is awesome. And the different ways you can actually have your message shared, and how to pronounce your words and not just have them all on the same tone. I love how the vocal exercises can increase your voice in every different direction. And because of it, I've found my own vocals going from one range to another, places where I've never reached before, and I'm just excited because of it. Roger Love is the person you want to hook up to. Find him through a course, find him through other venues, find him online, but just find him. Get in touch with this man. He will get you places.
Hi, I'm Lauren Seiden, and we're here at the Voice of Success with Roger Love, and he is absolutely incredible. If you have not yet had an experience with him, I highly recommend that you do. He's changed my life, he's changed my voice, changed the way I'm confident about myself, changed the way I can speak and present, and I know that he could do the same for you. There's been some incredible moments here because Roger's working with people, bringing them up on stage. You're watching the transformations happen live on stage, and he's changing their voice, their presence, how they're communicating, and it's incredible to see just the little things that we do without having enough breath flow or without having our larynx go down enough, right? And these things that affect our communication. And so all of the tools and the simple steps that he gives has been really impactful for me these last 2 days. So often I think people look for what's next or what could really serve them, what could help their growth, and I don't think voice is something that anybody really thinks of. Certainly wasn't for me. I was just fortunate enough to meet Roger, and now seeing the impact it's had with me and everybody here at this event, it's absolutely incredible, and it is the next place to start to really transform all aspects of your life, your business, your communication skills, and it's more of an important aspect than I think any of us could ever realize.
It was an amazing event today with Roger Love. This was the first time I've ever seen him live, and for him to actually take folks that just were talking normal and they had their businesses and they were running different presentations through their head, and he was able to accentuate the inner voice that they had by just touching their throat or asking them to speak higher or lower, and it was an experience that I'll never forget, just watching these people transform in front of our eyes. It was quite nerve-wracking, although I'm on stage all the time. I wasn't sure what to expect, and Roger is very embracing and comforting, and he knows that he's going to help you, and you get that sense as soon as you walk up on stage. He wants to help you, and you have to open up your mind and your voice and your heart to that, and he can do it. He can do it if you believe in him. We've seen it happen for 3 days now. We've seen it happen over and over and over again. It was totally a remarkable experience.
Okay, my name is Victor Vizcaino, and I've decided to join Roger Love and his mission of changing the world one voice at a time. I recommend this conference for anybody who is interested to join Roger Love and his mission. I think that it's changed a lot of things of what I thought my voice is possible. There's a lot of possibilities here, and I am ready to go ahead and implement a lot of my voice, and I want to take this to my Toastmasters meeting in Spokane, Washington, and I'm hoping to be able to help my fellow members improve their voices and give out better speeches so that we can change the world one voice at a time. I think the favorite moments was watching Roger Love work with some of the participants and the transformations that he made, what they sounded like, and after working with these individuals for a couple of minutes, they sounded so different, so much more powerful, so much more confidence.
So listen, I arrived here 3 days ago, not quite sure what I was going to get myself involved with, but I knew I wanted a larger skill set in order to reach more people in my business and share some ideas about prosperity and financial independence. I learned that and much more, really, about how to open up and how to use my voice to move forward and promote my ideas. Roger is incredibly good at moving people forward. I loved his analogy of using your voice and seeing your voice as a piano, and this wide range of potential opportunities. So that's what I really got out of this weekend.
My favorite moment is seeing different changes in people's lives just by seconds. You don't have to self-doubt yourself. Roger's gonna give you all the technique and skills that we need to make that change, and just do it. Don't be afraid of any changes that we are going to make. It's always going to make us better. So I was here last year in 2017, And it just completely changed my perspective in myself, not just my voice, but my inner voice, how I think of myself and how I perceive myself and how I want others to perceive my voice and what I value. And it's definitely it's more than what you could think of you're gonna get out in this event than you could ever in any other event.
So this was my first live experience with Roger, and it was beyond my wildest expectations. That Roger is so precise, so insightful, so fearless that he just digs right in to exactly where people's vulnerabilities are, where they're shy, and where they need the most work. So I was just categorically blown away, and I fell in love with Roger. I thought Roger's one-on-one work with the individual people when he brought them up on stage, and he got physical with them. He grabbed them by their stomach, he grabbed them by their throats, and you could see the transformation of how he took someone in minutes, transformed their life, and helped them find their voice, that I just loved it. I could just sit and watch Roger go through the entire audience and see through my own lens how that applies to me to find my own voice, my own power.
Hey, I'm here at Roger Love's Voice of Success. This is probably my 5th time I've come, and every time it's something new, something more powerful. Roger is the best on getting you to advance, up-level, learn new things about your voice, and connect with the most unbelievable, powerful people from all over the world. Roger is fabulous. I love the fact we're here in Los Angeles at this amazing venue, and Roger just finds the best places. But that's not the bottom line. The bottom line is Roger can take whatever level you're at. If you're new, if you're the best of the best, and he will up-level you to a level that you won't believe. It's simple, it's powerful, it's passionate. You gotta be here. It's just amazing.